Hello everybody, this is Olivia from DOS Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for the Emperor. So the first line here, which is kind of like just the very recent past, it looks like this is you, single, financially secure, you don't have any fears or anything, and it almost looks like you've been through something recently that you've ended, and it's like you put a double stamp on it. It's like Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. No more. I'm done with that. It's finally over. So whatever that was for you, you finally came to that realization that whatever it was that you were holding on to may have been blocking you from getting better things in your life. It could be a person, it could be some kind of special work, or it could be anything. But down below this, I do see the Queen of Wands here, which is telling me that this is the energy that you feel probably most comfortable in. The Queen of Wands is somebody that's a business type person and very creative. And with the cat, she's very intuitive. She may have psychic abilities. But this is somebody that's got a very strong will. And if she was in something from the past, she finally was able to overcome it. The tens represent endings. The swords are thoughts and words, and the wands are heavy burdens that you've been carrying in a situation. I think you finally realized that, yeah, this is done. Which is good, because the next card is the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is talking about there's going to be some communications coming in, and the communications are going to be fast and furious, so you better be prepared. And if you're in the Queen of Wands energy, you are going to be prepared. Because whatever it is, it could have something to do with some kind of business, some kind of work that you're about to start. And they're saying that you're going to be overrun by requests, or you're going to be overrun by many different aspects of whatever this is that you're doing. And it's going to drive you a little crazy. But the Queen of Wands energy is, out of all the queens, is probably the most, I wouldn't say grounded, but very intelligent, and she can make things stay in order so that it doesn't become chaotic. And I feel like that's probably your energy as well. But with the King of Cups here, the King of Cups could just be representing you as the energy that you have love for yourself again. It could be something because of something that you've let go of here, because this represents a single person. They're not married. They're not involved in a relationship. They're just single. And I feel like you are showing up as the King of Cups in this whole scenario. But with the Queen of Wands energy, that doesn't surprise me, because the Queen of Wands true energy, she's ruled by Pisces and Aries. So it's either a person that you know, or it could be your own energy. We'll see. And then on the bottom, the last card is Temperance. It's kind of giving you a warning here that, slow down. Don't make too quick of a decision on anything. Just give it time. But don't rush in and say yes to everything. Make sure you really put it through the filters, and I know that this Queen of Wands will do that. She'll scrutinize every aspect of a situation. Alright, let's go ahead and, I want to go ahead and do the, I did get some oracle cards here. The first one that I pulled was this one. Oh, this is a good card to have. This may come in very helpful for you. The Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. If you're showing up as the energy of the Queen of Wands, the two of you are basically the same. Because the Queen of Wands, when she needs something, she manifests it. She doesn't hesitate. Very intuitive and can manifest her heart's desire, or her soul's desire, actually, because she's a wand. So that's really confirming. And then this one here, energy. Oh. Okay, so the card attachment, card number 5, this tells me that you were involved in some kind of situation where you were attached to something. You were bound by that chain to this post, and you were also wearing a mask to hide your hurt and pain because something wasn't probably going in your favor. And when you get into this kind of, you can see the energy around is like grayish and dark. It's kind of like you're never really your true self when you're locked up with somebody or something from the past. And I do feel like you've just recently have decided to let that go. It's because you know it's not good for you. It keeps you dark. And this darkness can bring depression, sadness, deep, deep sorrow. And then the Lover's Oracle. Isn't that a pretty card, all the color? Rainbows. Okay. It says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Oh my God, that's beautiful. So you do, this is you, Mr. Emperor. You are definitely here. Now the King of Cups is their true energy that rules them is Libra and Scorpio. So there in itself is a lot of energy. It's like always looking for balance, and always with the Scorpio, always having some kind of shield around you to protect you. Maybe that shield is something, maybe that's what you broke off from. Maybe because Scorpio has that shell that protects the goodness within them. And sometimes that's not a good thing, because they can come off as rejecting people or standoffish, that kind of energy. And maybe that's what you're breaking loose from. Maybe you've decided that you need to change you. That could be you too. This could be that you're changing your own self because you realize that if you keep hanging on to this, whatever these battles were that you were going through, it doesn't do you any good. All it does is drain you. Even though you're the Emperor, you'd be able to put up with that draining, but is it really worth it to have to deal with that when there's something that you're going to be working on right behind you? This could be a person you're working with, like collaborating with. Let's clarify and see. Yeah, you were definitely wearing a mask because you were hurt and you didn't really want anybody else to see it. You didn't want them to see the hurt that you were carrying within you. But you have let it. The mask has been removed, so that's first step. Now to break loose from the chain. That's going to be like another step to this. But I think you're not going to have much option, because you may be involved with whoever this queen is. And she's going to need somebody, because when these arrows get shot out and the communication is sent, all of a sudden there's going to be a fast and furious, whatever it is she's working on is going to be fast and furious, and she's going to need somebody to help her. It's interesting. And again, Temperance is just saying, just right now, just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Don't push and don't pull. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Allows and gives. Okay, the Hermit. You may have been going deep within yourself. The Hermit card is somebody that takes the time to be alone, and they look deep within their own psyche, their own self, and they try. It's like you've learned something from that. And I do believe that with the light in the heart chakra, you realized that you weren't loving anybody, not even yourself, because the heart chakra for the Hermit only lights up when you've come to an epiphany, like you've just discovered something that's just, this is why this is happening. It's me, not them. That kind of energy. And then that's when you started working on yourself. The Ten of Swords. You have many options, and that can be good or bad. Just make sure that with the Seven of Cups, it's telling you that it's a foggy mist. When you're looking at other options, make sure that you are seeing it clearly for what it is and not just seeing the shiny outside coating. Maybe you should look at the deep stuff inside of somebody or a project or whatever it is you're working on. Just be careful of what you choose. You should have learned that from the... And I'm guessing that's why your Ten of Swords is you're tired of making those decisions, because apparently you don't feel like you're doing the right thing, or you're not sure what to choose. You were choosing everything and getting yourself in trouble. The Ten of Wands, and not necessarily trouble, but not being who you truly were. Not being your true, because you were in a mask. You were bound by something, and you couldn't let go of it. But you're letting go. So the Ten of Wands is talking about carrying a heavy burden. And there's the Nine of Wands. I feel like this is somebody that gives themselves away. Because the Ten of Wands is overdoing it, doing it for helping everybody, doing everything. And it just, you can't do that for a long time. It eventually wears you out. But you were at the Nine of Wands, which told me you were able to fight those battles and get those things done. But it was exhausting, and to the point where the last straw on the camel's back brought you down to the Ten of Wands, and it's like, I can't do this anymore. This is before the Ten of Wands. The Nine of Wands is before. This is what happened before. It's almost like there was one more straw that broke your back, because the Ten of Wands talks about struggling, trying to make things happen. It's like you don't have any energy. It's like you're exhausted. You're almost on your knees. And it could be anything. It could be friends, family, or it could even be this person that's in your energy. So let's clarify this Queen of Wands energy. She's happy. So the Nine of Cups, this tells me that whoever this Queen of Wands is to you, this is somebody that's happy. It could very well be that they're happy being around you, and they're also happy that you can help them possibly in a situation where maybe it's them that's starting a new business, or it could be a combination of you and them. And it's going to just take off like a wildfire. I don't think you guys realize how important that is. Be prepared. If there's any work that you need to do beforehand to get things wrapped up in a project, now's the time to get that done. You can't really monkey around with that. Because if you do, you may lose part of that. I don't know. I want to say clients or something that you're going to lose if you don't take care of getting everything brought up to date. It's like, move fast. This is like saying, now is the time, right now. This is your current energy. So believe me, current energy says do it now. And it could be making a move. If there's some kind of move that needs to be made, it needs to be done. Now's the time. Let's clarify that. Oh. The Knight of Cups. This is one of the knights out of the four that is very loving. This is somebody that carries true love. And it could be this Queen of Wands is sending messages that, I have I have a big cup of love. I have a lot of love to give somebody who's going to be the person. And it looks like the Knight of Cups is walking out of the reading and not into it. So it makes me wonder if this is either your energy altogether here, or if this is somebody that's in your orb and they're looking for love outside of you. It could be either way. Temperance. But this is true love. And it asks you not to judge by appearance. And when they ask that, that means it might not be your normal type of person that you're used to being with. Or it could also mean that there's an age difference. Or it could mean that a different nationality. It can mean all kinds of things. It's just somebody that you're not used to being. That it's not your normal person that you normally pick. It's somebody extremely important. Oh my God. The Emperor again. So this Emperor over here is the same. Just a different color, a different format. But this is the true energy of the Emperor. He's ruled by the Ram. And this is Aries. I think what you're doing here is you're telling yourself to take time before you make any rash decisions, which is good. Don't get into the Eight of Wands. If you need to take time, now's the time to take time, because Temperance is Archangel Michael, and Archangel Michael is the one that blends the different elements to make them match. So there's a reason for this happening. I don't know if it's because of this Queen of Wands energy, or is there something within you that needs to be balanced before you can be a part of this? I'm not sure. Let's get another card. There's a reason why there's two things that need to change, or blend, or match. That kind of energy. Two things that need to blend, match, or let's see what we have. Oh my God. Oh my God. So the blending has something to do with the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. Now the Queen of Cups could be any of the water signs, and the water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. But in the legal reading that she is ruled by Gemini and Cancer. So, oh my God, what the hell is that? Oh God, okay, I'm gonna finish this up. There's something. Oh my God, oh, it's creepy. Okay, there's like a bug of something that I don't even know what it is. All I see is a tail. Oh, I'm getting nervous here. Okay, let's clarify the King of Cups. Let's clarify the King of Cups. Temperance. So I have a feeling that you are showing up as the King of Cups. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta go. There's a little squirrel in my house. So you're showing up as the King of Cups and the Emperor, because you're both being asked to be patient, because there's some balancing that needs to go on. And it could have something to do with this person. I'm not sure. Alright, that's what I have for you. I sure hope this helps, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.